Welcome back to another episode of Attribute Training, guys. Today, we're going to waste no time. We need you to get some props. Today, you will need one Arnie stick. Reach into your gear bag and grab your blue spike ball. You'll need a bean bag of any color, specifically your purple spike ball, a second Arnie stick, and street cred.
What the heck is street cred?
It's like people know you're cool.
Oh, why didn't you just say that?
I don't know.
Contrary to popular belief, I am a professional in this craft.
First one we're going to go over is called Entry 6, also known as Standard Center Wall. For the sake of coordination at a beginner level, I'm going to start with my sticks on my shoulders like so. I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to strike to the head. I'm going to follow through with that same hand and strike to the leg, then I'm going to bounce back the direction that I came from and strike to the opposite side of the head. Notice how all that's done with one hand. Then I reset. Then I'm going to do it on the other side. My other hand reaches out, I strike to the side of the head, follow through, strike to the outside of the leg, bounce back and strike to the outside of the head. And I just continue this motion. Remember to reach out so your stick is coming out at an angle, not straight up or down. If you're looking to add some footwork for more technicality, drop into a soft bow as you do the leg strike, and then pop back up to a standard position when you come back up to the head strikes. Heaven 6 is a personal favorite, and here's how it goes. Notice how my sticks start on the same side of my body. If I'm starting on my left side, my left stick is going to be on my shoulder. The opposite hand is always going to be on the armpit. So if I start on the other side, it'll be like this. Not this, not this, not this, and definitely not this. The hand that's on my shoulder is going to hit as it passes through to the other shoulder. The hand that's under the armpit is going to hit, and it comes through and is placed behind my head. Now the hand that's on the shoulder, if I keep up that alternating, hits, and then bounces back under the armpit, and now you noticed I'm kind of reset on the other side, so I can do the same thing. Top hand hits, pass through, bottom hand hits behind the head, and the top hand again bounces under the armpit.
Muy importante!
The first two strikes on each side must follow through. The third strike bounces back under the armpit. After each set of 3, double check to make sure that you're setting the appropriate way before you continue. Remember to alternate hands each time. Very similar to Heaven 6 is something that we call doubles, also known as Heaven and Earth. I'm going to do the exact same concepts as Heaven 6. However, there's a little bit of a twist. I followed through on my first strike just like Heaven 6. But instead of striking high on my second strike, I'm going to strike low to the leg and then continue the same. So the only difference is that second strike, that middle strike, is going to go to the leg instead of to the head. Just because you're striking low does not mean you compromise your posture. Similar to Heaven 6, follow through on those first 2 strikes, bounce back on the third strike, and reset to the same position on the other side. Rinse, lather, repeat, people! To make my Heavens doubles even cooler, I'm going to add something called a Jinga Step to make sure I get more footwork in there. So for each set of 3 strikes, whatever side my sticks are moving towards, I'm going to take a step with that foot, and my opposite foot steps behind. And I do the same thing again. So I just get this motion down to start out with.
It's like you're doing a salsa dancing dab.
It's 2021, bro. The dab is dead. So as I do my first set of 3 on Heaven 6, 1, 2, 3, my footwork gets associated. Then I transfer to the other side as I swing the other way. 1, 2, 3. Same thing happens with doubles. 1, 2, 3. Then back the way I came. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah! Lastly, we're going to learn something called windmill, also known as kind of a basic charisma. I'm going to basically identify where my center line is subtly with the various objects.
Not very subtle.
Hey, come on. It's easy.
What does that mean?
It's got swag.
What does that mean?
Style,
Huh?
It looks cool.
Oh, why didn't you just say that?
Similar to Heaven 6, I'm gonna do 3 strikes on each side of my divider.
You mean deadly katana?
Yeah. My stick is on my right side, my right hand reaches across. I go over the top, crisscrossing my arms. This hand simply flips to the other side. Now they're kind of parallel, making railroad tracks. My right hand simply hops to the other side of the stick. That concludes that side. From here, my left hand goes over the top. Right hand flips, so they're parallel. Then it hops to the other side. Over the top, flip, hop. Over the top, flip, hop.
Goodness, how did he ever get hired here?
Rather than stopping at the floor like a robot attempting a drum solo, I'm gonna follow all the way through with my strikes.
Remember, when transitioning from one side to the other, your far hand crosses over the top of your closer hand. 3 strikes on each side. As you get more comfortable, move away from a staccato pace and try to flow from one strike to the next.
Now for the whole enchilada.
Corinza in with your windmill. When you've arrived at your opponent, starting with the right hand, do standard Sinawali, once on each side. Take that hand, place it under the armpit. Proceed with Heaven 6, once on each side. Transition immediately to doubles. Once you're done, Corinza out. Super epic fighting lucha wrestling MMA face. I guess that's the closest he has to one.
Different angle. Another angle.
I hope you guys had a great time today and enjoyed your attribute training. Stay in touch with your schools, guys, and we'll be in touch very soon. Good job today, ha! Oh, God!
I'm telling Shihan.
Contrary to popular belief, I am a professional in this craft.